let's take a look at this question. So, first read the question, obviously, you have to do that. And after you're done reading the question, um, you'll see that the question is asking you to take this equation, which represents a circle, and extract the coordinates of the center of the circle. And this may seem daunting at first, but I assure you it's pretty easy actually. So, first you have to know the core concept behind what I'm going to do, which is called completing the square. And what that basically means is taking this wonky form of a circle, of equation of a circle, and turning it into something more readable that we are more used to, which is this, which I'm sure many of you have learned. And two things important about this. HK is the center of the circle, or the coordinates of the center of the circle, and R is the radius. Right now we're going to be focusing on the center, but keep in mind that you can get the radius from this form of the equation. And that is important because sometimes the College Board decides to switch this out. They get a little bit lazy, switch the center of the circle out with the radius. So that's some useful information to know. Well then, let's actually see how to do this. And let me rewrite the equation here. So what you want to do is basically, essentially, it's taking, let's divide these into two since the x's with the x's and the y's with the y's. And what you want to do with this is to make this into a perfect squared trinomial, which sounds hard, I know, but it's pretty easy. All you got to do is take this term, this coefficient, and divide it by 2, which is 10, right? Divided by 2. 20 divided by 2 is 10. And then square it to get 100. And then you take that, you kind of remember that, and then you take that and you add it, you stick it onto the side of x squared plus 20x. Now this is important because if you factor this out, this becomes x plus 10 squared, x plus 10 and x plus 10. And this is a perfect square trinomial. And this is useful because this looks just like this, which is what we're trying to get. And do the same for this. Pretty easy. 16 divided by 2 is 8. You square that and you get 64. And then you get y squared plus 16y plus 64. And then this can be transformed into y plus 8 squared. Now, this is an important part if you're trying to find the radius, is that you have to acknowledge that we've added these numbers to the left side of the equation. So whatever you do to the left, you have to do to the right. So you have to add 64 to the negative 20 on the right side and 100, and which totals out to be 144, and which is convenient because if you square this, you get 12, which is the radius of this circle. But that's not what we're looking for, right? We're looking for the center of the circle. So now what you have to do is you have to see, let's see, HK is the center of the circle. And this seems to be HK, right? 10 and 8. Wrong, actually. What's actually funny is that the College Board is actually trying to trick you into picking this answer, as they have it available right here, right? But this answer is wrong because if you look closely at the equation, there's actually a negative sign. So, and since this is positive, these signs have to be switched. Negative. So therefore, the center of the circle is negative 10, negative 8. And the right answer is B, negative 10, negative 8. Thank you for watching.